I want to welcome my man Rod A back here.
Yo.
I got my man Mr. 13 to my left.
What up?
And we have a very, very, very special guest, but we're going to get to that in just a second.
I go by more than one name, though.
You go by more than one name?
Yeah.
You want to let them know what's your other
Rod A, Hot Rod, Drunken Master.
Okay, there you go.
Rod Lover.
Drunken Master. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that one.
So,
Drunken Master in the building.
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, we have a special guest here today. He's going to help us with the pod. We're going to have some questions with him. We're going to learn some things today. So, if you're watching, don't go nowhere because we are here. Again, Happy New Year. And to my right, we have none other than the man himself, Mr. Alex Chaparro.
Round
Round of applause for him, bro.
Yeah.
The one and only, you know?
Clap it up.
The one and only, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Amazing.
Give him a
An amazing boxer, a 3-time national champ, an Olympic trial qualifier.
Olympics? Give him a nice cup of Langer balls.
We also he's traveling around the world. He's doing beautiful things. My man here, he's a model also for the ladies. Round of applause for him.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I wouldn't know what. We got one Ryan Garcia, but we got Alexis. we got a Alexis Chaparro, baby.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. We got a
Let's
Alexis
go. Word up.
Chaparro. Yes.
I'm glad you're here, man. I appreciate you here.
Another month.
Thank you guys for having me. It's a pleasure, for sure.
We've been trying to get you on this platform for a little while, but you work so much, which is a good thing. I appreciate you being here, bro.
Nothing's better than the right time, right?
Yeah, man.
Facts,
He's here
facts.
fresh off the plane.
New
Fresh.
year, beautiful new year so far, so.
Like he said. And he's fresh out the plane, straight
Fresh off the plane.
from the island.
Island.
Talk
Puerto
about
Rico?
it.
I was
Talk
in
about
Puerto
it.
Rico. I
PR.
was.
Boricua.
I was.
How was that? How was that whole Puerto Rican experience for
Boricua.
you, man? Let's start from when you got off the plane.
I've been trying to go to Puerto Rico for the longest. Basically, I've never been. It was my first time, and basically every time I try to go, work comes up, a job. So this time, my agent called me like 2 days before the job. Hey, I booked you a job in Puerto Rico. So I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna go for the first time.
Yeah,
I was supposed to go 2 days and then come right back.
Round of applause for the agent for making it happen.
Yeah, for sure, making it happen.
Young people.
What's his name? You want to shout him out? Or?
Shout out to Oscar.
Okay.
Shout out to all of them because they all did a good job.
Cut
so-
the bullshit.
So Oscar booked me on the job, and he was like, "You're gonna be in Vieques, Puerto Rico." So I went to Vieques for 2 days, and I did the job. It was with Saks, and Saks Fifth.
Saks Fifth Ave,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
That's in Manhattan. You know what? You know that shit is expensive
Yeah.
at that store. Let's go.
So while I was there, I was like, I want to stay longer. I want to stay longer. Every time I want to come, I never come because work comes up, and I never take time off. I'm very like, I'm a work. When I'm settled in, then I chill.
That's not a bad. That's a great thing.
Yeah, no, it was a great
This
thing.
man means all
Yeah.
business.
So
Cut the bullshit.
after the job, I was laying in the bed at night, and I'm like, I don't want to go home right away. But Fashion Week is this week, right, coming up.
Yeah, that's right.
And there was a bunch of castings and everything, and I called my agent. I said, how's my chart looking? He was like, oh, you look a little busy. And I was like, well, cancel everything because I think I want to stay.
Wait, Alexis, you got a chart?
Yeah, I got a chart.
So you saying that even though you know you got shit going on,
Yeah.
you got somebody helping you keep it on point?
Oh, yeah. They
he's-
help me. We work
he's
as
got
a
a
team.
team.
Yeah, I got a team behind
He's
me.
got a
Professional
team.
dude right here, guy.
I got a team.
He just
yeah.
said he's got an
Right, listen,
agent.
man.
You know,
Tune
we're
in,
not-
y'all. We got a professional here. Let's
I
go.
got
Yeah,
a
let's
team.
go,
I got a
man.
team. So
Let's go. Recognize, man.
I canceled all the jobs, and I said I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay out here, and I'm gonna finally explore my culture, where my family comes from, my background, my history.
So
Okay, all
share
right.
with us what you experienced.
Dope.
Oh man, it was a lot different. You know, I seen a lot of first of all, Vieques, there's no like, it's just basically like not a lot of Puerto Rican there from when I was there.
Mhm.
You know, because a lot of like the rich, white people, they moved there. and they lived there 6 months, 6 years.
Now, I just gotta say, Vieques, isn't that the
Vieques,
island that they used to bomb?
Yeah.
So now people live on this island.
People live there, yeah. Supposedly, there's like a side of the island that you can't go to because the radiation. But I didn't get that much into it because I was there for work, so I didn't really look around too much.
Yo, I like your sweater, man.
Oh, thank you.
But continue.
Yeah, so I got to Puerto Rico, and I didn't have nothing to expect. I just went there like I didn't have a car rented, nothing. I went to the airport. I went to 4 different car rentals, and I couldn't find a car.
You trying to look for a certain car?
Any car. There was no car available in San Juan. Finally, I found there was none available. So I looked online. I found one. I drove to. I had an Uber pick me up to take me. Where is that?
Carvana?
Huh?
Uber.
Oh, you said? So I had some Kia to drive around, right?
All right.
And my girl, she ended up meeting me, and my lady, she met me in Puerto Rico because I was like, I'm gonna stay.
In Vieques?
No, in San Juan.
Okay.
Because I flew from Vieques to San Juan.
Got you.
And she met me over there. I told her, I got her flight over there. You know how that goes. I had to treat my lady right. Nobody knows I got a lady. Bam. Now y'all know I got a lady, right?
Ready to
call. But we gonna keep it on the hush. So she met me out there, and literally everything was last minute. Got her flight. She flew. I landed in San Juan. We still with her grandparents, and the first thing we did, we went to like all the little bars in San Juan. I don't drink, but I took a shot. You know, and I took a little shot.
Ooh, who you turned into real quick?
I took a shot.
I
drink wine. I drink wine.
Who you turned into? Old dirty bastard, live and uncut. You still professional?
What type of wine? I mean, I don't even know.
I'm still learning about wine.
Yo, man, I'm happy
Red
for
wines,
you,
white
man.
wine.
Your story sound good. Keep on talking.
Yeah. So basically, she like does the whole travel guide thing for Puerto Rico. She's in Puerto Rico all the time.
Who, your girl?
Yeah. She does the whole like travel guide thing. Okay. So she had a list already made. Like I guess she did it on the plane, and the next day we went from everywhere. We was in San Juan. We went to
So your lady's a planner.
Basically, yeah.
She put
That's good
together
for me.
An itinerary.
I met her at the right time because I'm not big on exploring.
Okay.
I'm not big. Like I know this a good friend of mine. She's like a super.
And you're in a great position to be
She
exploring.
opened you up into other things, or
Yeah.
So what part of the island did you get to see? What parts did you go to?
I can't even remember what the names. I went to every island. I went all the way to the other side. We went around. We took a whole day just driving everywhere.
That's dope.
We was in San Juan. We went to Cataño. We went to Aguadilla. I'm saying it right?
Yeah.
We went to Maya West, where my family's originally from.
Okay, that's what
we went there.
Maya West.
Maya West.
Shout out to the Puerto Ricans out there.
Yo,
Yeah,
check
for
this
sure.
out, man. This
Shout
dude
out.
right here. I got a couple of days off, man. And how you talking? I might go to Puerto Rico.
Do it. Just
I
go
might
do
go
it.
to Puerto
Go
Rico.
do it.
Yeah, they definitely gotta do it. I only been
My
there
bad.
once too, and it was in the year
I went over there. That shit
1999.
sound good.
I just got back today. I just got
Yo,
back
you
a
know
couple
what?
hours ago.
I gotta
That's
go
like-
back. That's
Yo,
it. Let's plan a trip, man.
You know
We
what?
gotta
This
go.
is my man right here. Central Americans. Nigga, I always say this wrong. Nigga.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from Honduras. And the last time I've been to Central America was in the 80s. So going back, I want to do the same thing you're doing. Puerto Rico, exploring.
He wants to go back to his homeland and learn how to dance punta.
Punta.
Yeah, you know, like tickety.
Oh, yeah. I seen it before.
There you go.
I'm not too familiar with it. I seen it before, though.
You know, he's trying to get in touch with his roots.
There you go.
to learn how to dance.
He's trying to get in touch with his roots, you know?
You know the bunda? Seen the bunda?
The bunda, what's that? That's another
Never heard
dance?
You never seen that one?
No.
Google
I
it.
probably did.
Google it. Nah, it's when the
I
think
just
it's from
got back.
Brazil. It's when the women's they put their ass and they bang you on the face.
Oh, man.
Oh, I
Hold
seen
on,
that.
hold on,
I
hold
seen
on.
that.
That's
Yeah.
not
I
yours.
seen that.
That's crazy.
Alexis,
Yeah.
tell us your journey in Puerto Rico.
You did any dancing over there?
Hold on, let's go back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Go back to
Are
Puerto
you a
Rico.
dancer? You dance like, you know?
I can't dance to save my life, but I'm the first one to dance. That's the thing.
okay,
I
okay.
can't dance.
Did you pick up something from the dancing? You learned, like, you got dickety.
I'm gonna have to put you on my
Listen,
cousin's
man,
school.
but you're a boxer, so you got to have some footwork.
Yeah, I got amazing footwork.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright. So
But
then
for
you can
some
dance.
reason,
You
I
can
can't dance. Like
Oh,
I can't
wow.
put two and two together. But in the ring, I could.
Oh,
In the ring, I could, but outside the ring, I can't.
Yo, you heard that? In the ring, he got his.
Could.
Yo, I like that. Yeah. So with that,
all right.
With that being in the ring, you said I want to touch real quick. You said being in the ring. So your foot movement is you need that as good as your hand movement when boxing.
Of course.
Because that can get you boom, boom, boom. So that is essential to a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He got good hands, but if you don't got no foot movement,
you ain't nothing. Yeah,
you're just a standing target.
Just a standing target. Yeah, exactly.
Word? All right.
That's like one Puerto Rican boxer, Trinidad. They used to say he was a standing target.
Oh, he was a standing target.
Was his foot movement was just.
Nah, he just
he was heavy footed.
He just wasn't big on. He just wasn't big on moving because he could crack in both hands. He didn't want to move.
He was standing.
He had to crack in both hands.
So how you learn your foot movement? Chasing.
Honestly,
and who inspires
like
you
as Stallone in the backyard?
Good footwork.
honestly, how I got my footwork from. So when I first started, I started boxing at 8 years old, but I was introduced to it at 5 years old from my father.
Wow.
And my father got locked up, did 10 years. So when I turned 6, so I didn't see my dad for 2 years, and I was like, I want to learn how to box because I know my dad used to like talk about it. And so I went to a gym one day, and just went from there. And how I got my footwork is the funny thing. I was basically, when I was younger, I didn't want to like get hit. So I used to just run around the ring. So I used to run around the ring.
You didn't want to get hit in the face?
Anywhere.
Man, not in the ring.
I don't want to get hit either.
They used to call me a cat. They used to call me like a cat. A cat.
So you was a El Gato. You was fast.
I was El Gato for like for a while. Yeah, I used to just like I'll throw a punch, and if I seen you throwing, I would stop the punch and stop it just so I don't get hit. So
Cats is fast.
that came from my automatically me being naturally defensive in my mind.
So therefore, you flipped it. You flipped it. You flipped it.
Yeah. I flipped. Basically, what it was I was naturally defensive, from the get. You can't teach natural defense instincts. The tough guys get hurt. You can't teach defense naturally.
Some guys like taking punches. Ugh.
Yeah, no. Then they talk all funny when they get older.
Yeah, they do.
So that's where the footwork came from. It was just a natural instinct. Then of course, with preparation over time, but that was just like my main thing was footwork, like. And it was just not even me thinking about I have to have good feet. It was just natural instinct. Just get out the way, like
knowing how to move in the ring.
So footwork is therefore is essential, just as your hand skills.
Yeah, definitely.
So you have to work on foot skills as well as your hand skills in boxing. So to get you out of situations, how to cover, how to move. So it's essential. So I'm right. That's another aspect.
I got some questions that I gotta.
It's not always about the hitting.
I got some questions that
all right.
That I put together that I wanted to ask you.
Here's a survey.
I put a whole.
I got a question too. You saw purple purple horseshoes.
Purple who?
You ever saw purple horseshoes?
Purple horseshoes.
Green bells.
Green bells.
Rainbows and shit.
What's that?
Basically, I'm asking you, have you ever got knocked out?
I got dropped before. I did.
Can you share that experience with me?
Oh man. So basically, I just bring it back. I'm sorry.
Because my man had some questions.
I did get dropped before. I got rocked one time. By a good friend of mine.
How that feels?
It's like it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
Have you ever been in a fight?
No.
I never got knocked out, but that's what I'm asking. How it feels.
There's two kinds of hurt. Yeah. There's hurt where like you're getting thumped on. And you're like, ooh, this like hurts bad. And then there's hurt where it's like you're not hurt, but you can't stand right.
Yeah, I got you.
So the two times I got hurt was like. I got hit and I'm fine in my head, but I'm like, yo, why my legs moving like that? Like, why can't I stand up?
Venom.
Yo, yeah. So I got hit, and the first time that happened to me, like I got hit, I threw a punch and caught me clean, and my legs just was like noodles.
When you said they caught you clean, where it caught you clean?
Right on the chin.
Jaw.
Right on the chin. Right on the
that
chin.
connects to the brain, all that.
Yeah. I put my chin right up like that. Call me clean.
Oh, you did that?
I don't know why I did it.
How long did you train before you had your first fight?
I'm not even a boxer yet.
So I started training when I was 8. I had my first fight at 9.
All
9
right.
years old. I had my first fight. Those
What
little.
was the results of your first fight?
I lost my first 2
Okay.
fights.
You
My
lost-
first 2.
all right.
But it's amateur. None of it counts. None of
Yeah.
it counts. When you turn professional, that's when everything counts in the long run. Yeah.
Alexis, yo, all right, I'm gonna ask you something real quick. And when you got to fight, do that type of pressure hit you, like fight or flight hit you. Like
Yeah.
how that hit you, that fight or flight situation. You like, even though you get like, yo, I'm gonna bust this dude ass, I'm gonna knock him out. Do like that fight or flight affects you, even though you feel you could overpower somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fight or flight is naturally in everybody. I don't care if you're a boxer or not. You dig what I'm saying? Either you're gonna step in the ring or you not. But like how that affected you.
Or does it affect you at all?
Yeah, it does. Like I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Yeah,
I
please.
started boxing at 8, and when I was about 15, I had more losses than I had wins at the time. And it was because I used to be so scared to get in the ring, like nervous. Like so nervous, and my nerves would learn how to take over me. So
You hear this?
you get when you look in the mirror and everyone's calling you, I'm gonna just say, I don't know if I can curse, if everyone's calling you a bitch,
Shame
and then
on
you look
ya.
at yourself in the mirror and you see yourself and you're like, damn, I'm a bitch. So I had to sit down and really think, like, do I want to continue boxing? I'm 15 years old. I could do anything else, And I said no, because my mother always told me, whatever you start, you finish. So
Respect.
when I turned 16, that's when everything started changing. I started winning all these tournaments. I started winning number 1, 3-time national champion. 17, 18. I was the first person in 2020 to qualify for the Olympic trials from New York. And I did it in 2 weeks of training. 2 weeks.
So, question: what changed in you from 15 to 16? What made you start winning?
Yeah, that's what I want to ask you.
I don't know.
That's the same
Something
thing.
always told me
That's
20.
what I ask you. Right
Something
there.
always told me 26. Something always told me 20. Like, he's leaving you hanging. Something always told me 2016. That's when the mindset kind of first started to shift.
Yeah.
But it didn't really fully shift till I would say I was about 18, where it was like I kind of felt unstoppable at that time. Like it did. But then when you feel unstoppable, things happen to you. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, man. When you young, you always gonna feel unstoppable.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel like Hercules. You're gonna feel like we all, like I was young, Chris was young, Cook was young.
I'm still young. Still young.
Yeah,
We all
young.
still
We
young.
The only thing we young in the mind. There's a difference between young in the mind
We all still young.
and then feeling young all over.
Yeah.
That's what my man feels right here. You know what I'm saying? No,
I
it's,
took-
it's,
I
it's
took-
honest. Like, yo,
I took- yeah.
like, yo, because like back in the days, like, yo, we felt like
I think he's talking to himself. I don't know.
I
know
ain't
if
talking
that's-
to myself.
I don't
We
know.
all
I
felt
feel
like we-
fantastic.
Yeah,
I
there
feel
we
great.
go. We
You know
all
what I'm saying?
felt like Mr.
He's the
Fantastic.
scary guy.
Oh,
Yeah, but you gotta put that scary sound on me, man.
yeah, no, but like early from boxing, like it hit a point where I
you
was
gotta do
losing
that.
more than I was winning, and then
Yeah.
something I
That
just
could be
made a
discouraging.
transition.
Did you feel that was a learning experience?
Oh yeah,
What
yeah.
did you learn?
I learned how to win because I knew how to lose. I knew how to lose. Clearly, I knew how to lose.
I was going to say that.
I knew
So
how
you
to
learned how to
lose.
lose first.
I
Lose
know
first.
how to
Losing.
lose first.
Yeah.
I started losing, and I got tired of losing. So then it entered the thing.
So
of,
what you started doing was different. What you was doing was different. If you
I
was
started
losing,
I started talking to myself in the ring,
nah,
ring,
yo, like,
having
like,
conversation in the
Alexis,
ring. Yeah,
You a young
Some
person.
inner-
You a young
inner-
person. Maybe a young person
Let
like
the man,
you.
let the man speak.
Yeah, let the man speak,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man.
It-
Ask
I
the
started.
question.
I
Let's
started.
talk,
I
man.
started talking to myself in the ring.
Yeah.
Like anytime I would feel like a sense of like urgency where something wasn't going my way. Come on, hold on a second. Come on. 30 seconds. 1 minute. And then just those little conversations would like help me pull off because it was like I was basically telling myself what to do. Also listening to my coaches.
Self-encouragement.
Yo, that's how I do when I do a push-up.
That's what it was doing because I got tired of losing.
Gotcha.
And the worst thing someone can do is point out your flaws to you, and then you see it yourself, and you're like, it's the best thing someone could do. But then
For the young people out there,
Yeah.
I hope you guys are listening
best
because
thing,
this
but
is
that-
a young.
that-
This
that's
is a
both
young
fuel.
man.
That's both fuel.
This
for
is
the
a young.
fire.
This is a young man who's talking to y'all. This is not coming from us. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that y'all really paying attention at the moment because the guy's talking some real stuff. You have to be able to take control of your own mindset and talk to yourself. As weird as it sounds, you know what I'm saying?
Even at the time where I won I lost in the finals of the qualifiers, but from that me being second, I qualified for the Olympic trials.
Yeah.
What year was that?
In 2019, I qualified for the Olympic
And you
trials.
say you started in 2018.
What?
No, when did you start the first fight?
When I was 2008,
2000. Oh, my bad.
He was 8 years
2009,
old.
2009. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, what was I saying? Oh, in 2019 when I qualified, I was getting ready for the Olympic trials. So I had just started like the little training camp that we was doing. You know, the Olympics was the biggest dream, the biggest goal, whatever. So 2 weeks into camp is looking good. I'm looking really good. I have 6 more weeks to get ready. So I go to spar with 2 pros. I'm supposed to spar with 2 pros. But what happens was something happened where they couldn't spar, and I went to spar this other dude who was like a top amateur at the time. And we sparred, and I was doing my thing, and I hurt my hand. I hurt my hand. So I hurt my hand. We didn't know what was going on. I thought it was like a little like I'll be out a week and then I come back. But I went back to the gym. I still couldn't punch. I got 4 weeks now to get ready for the Olympic trials. So I go see a hand doctor, and she's like, your hand's not going to be healed for about 2 months.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I had to make a decision to make. My mother was like, you know, you make a decision, whatever decision you make, I'm cool with whatever decision you make. It's your dream. This is what you want to do.
Right.
So I said, I can't live with. I said, it was 2 things. It was like, is either I go or I don't want to have the regret of not going, but I don't want to have the regret of not going 100%. But I said, I'm going to just
Rod,
go.
you got to shut that off, Rod.
I'm going to just go and give it my all. So I didn't want to live with the regret of not going because I was like, I could win with one hand. Like, I could do it. Like,
Yeah.
I was lying to myself, but I thought
This is when you don't talk to yourself.
Yeah.
He was talking to him. He was feeling him.
So
he wasn't looking in the mirror.
So now it's 2 weeks, and I'm casted up. I had a cast for the last 4 weeks of the training. I was casted up, and basically I made the doctor take the cast off, and I got 2 cortisone shots. But it was the bone. It was never the muscles in the hand, so the cortisone did nothing.
Yeah.
So I had like a bad hand. I had to get surgery on it and everything. So I went to the tournament in the trials, and I fought the guy who beat me actually lost in the finals. Yeah, he lost in the finals, but he was doing really well out there. I wish him the best on his journey. Joseph Hicks, shout out to Joseph Hicks.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. Basically me and him fought, and I'm fighting him with one hand.
Word?
But my
He ain't know that.
coach is like, yo, you got to throw the right hand, or the ref is gonna see that your hand is hurt. And the amateur, if you're hurt,
Yeah, they can see you holding it back.
They'll stop the
Yeah.
fight just because your hand is hurt. Like, that's how they are in the amateurs. The pros, they'll let you keep going. That's for you to deal with. And so I was throwing it. Every time I hit this guy, I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
So in the second round, I hit him with a right hand to the body, and like I almost like wanted to fall. But the second round's over. I won the first 2 rounds. Like, I'm winning the fight.
Yo, with a
I'm winning
hurt
the
hand-
fight.
with a hurt
I'm winning the
hand?
fight with one hand. Yeah, I'm winning the fight with one hand. It was not super easy, but I was pulling it off. Like,
So you was
pulling it
playing
off.
defense, offense.
Defense, offense. Like, he had a real hard time with my style. He says it to this day. Like, me and him speak all the time, and like we don't speak all the time, but we'll speak. And
That's me.
yeah, and he'll be like, "Yo, you was the toughest dude. Like, you need to come back to boxing."
With one hand?
With one hand. I fought with one hand. Nobody knew, though. Nobody knew. People probably won't still believe me, but I don't care what people got to say. I know what
Heard that?
happened.
You heard that? Audience?
I know what happened.
So let me ask you this.
And so the last round comes, and I'm literally about to start crying in the corner for the last round to come out because I hit him, and they told me don't hit him with a body shot because the worst thing you could do is when you have a hurt hand is throw it to the body.
Damn, that's a thick ass body.
I don't know what I hit. I felt like I hit a truck.
Yo,
But,
with that hurt hand.
So the third round comes. I'm winning the third round to close it off, and my hand was hurting so bad. I threw a 1-2 jab right hand. And I closed my eyes. My coach told me stop hesitating when you throw your right hand because you're gonna get hit. I throw it and I close my eyes. The worst thing you could do is close your eyes because when you get hurt when you don't see what's hitting you. I got hit with the right hand. Boom, I fell. I got up. I got dropped. Yeah, I got dropped. I got up. And I got up at like 4, I want to say 4. But in the amateurs, they stop the fight like this. Once you get dropped, they'll go right away. So I was getting up, and I'm up, but I couldn't see the ref because the ref was behind me. So I got up, and I'm okay. I'm probably up at like 4 or 5, and I'm all like, okay, I'm ready to go. I see the doctor coming in, and I'm like, what's going on, you know? And now they think I'm more hurt than I actually am because they think
adrenaline pumping.
The adrenaline is going crazy that I didn't notice that anything was going on, but I was okay. I was ready to still fight. I had 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Will I have been able to pull it out? I think so because the drop, you know, but I had the first 2 rounds. You know, exactly. And they stopped the fight, and I was confused. Like,
you felt you could have kept on.
But they thought I was more hurt than I was because I was so confused because I didn't see anything that was going on. Because when I fell, everybody was behind me. I fell in the corner. And I got up, and I'm like, I'm ready to fight. And the ref is talking to me like, relax. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I got 1 minute left. Mm-hmm. And in the Olympic trials, you got to lose twice. So if you lose the first day, you get to fight again the next day. They ain't let me fight again. They didn't give me my opportunity to fight again.
Okay. No, man. Let me give you your flowers right now.
Yeah.
Because you're young. You're doing what you want to do. Mm-hmm. It appears to me you like what you want to do. You're all into it, and you want to take it as far as you want to do. And
important factor.
And you into it. I just met you. So look at you. You know what I mean? I introduced myself right away. I saw you just observing. I'm a camera, y'all. I'm a camera. Observing my man right here. Observing. I can tell you got some integrity, a young dude. You know what I'm saying? It looked like you eat good.
I was eating like shit out there.
But I'm glad you said that because I was eating like shit right over there.
What's up?
When you train, what type of foods do you like off limits for you when you train?
I did a lot of different diets. I did the carnivore diet.
What's that?
Carnivore. We just eat straight meat.
Shame on you.
I'm speaking on my behalf of what happened to me
the food.
When I did all these different diets.
Yeah.
None of them worked.
No.
They just made me worse.
What you mean made you worse?
I got so sick
off
of the carnivore diet. I was just eating just meat. I was eating like steak 3 times a day.
All right, throw that in the garbage.
I was eating steak 3 times a day.
Okay.
Then the vegan, I was lacking nutrition. I started getting extra body fat because there was not a lot of protein coming in. And I know people are like, what do you mean? Vegan
people can get fat?
Yeah. It didn't work. It wasn't working for me. That's what I could say. None of the diets worked for me.
Yeah, there's fat vegans out there, man.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Because because you could still fry. You fry stuff.
Yeah, you can stuff.
At least they want something that tastes good.
Yeah.
So what's off limits for you when you're training?
When I'm training, I mean just like sugar, like ice cream and like candy.
Damn.
And I love ice cream.
Ice cream.
Rocky Road.
Ice cream's great.
So how you feel when you hear that Carvel truck coming? You got to go down the block over there.
I just try to like
you cover
zone
your
out.
Zone it out.
Yeah, I try to zone out.
You throw on your AirPods like what you do. Like,
yeah. I mean, I haven't had to really do any serious diet these past. I haven't fought in 3 years. After my hand surgery, it was just an up and down roller coaster. Every time I go back to the gym, I hurt my hand all over again. But now I'm ready to fight again. Like my hand is 100% for the most part.
I got a question for you. So you competed at the Olympics.
The Olympic trial. I didn't make it to the Olympics. Yeah.
But then after that, you went on to win 3 national championships.
No, that was before.
That was before.
My last fight was in the Olympic trials.
Okay.
Because then I had this hand surgery.
Yeah.
I had the hand surgery a year after the tournament because I went to like 3 different doctors and none of them knew what was going on with my hand. Yeah. So I hit a time where my team, my coach, and my family was like, "You're exaggerating. And I'm like, "No, I'm not. Something's wrong with my hand." Like, and nobody was believing me. Yeah. But I knew something was wrong. So my mom was like, "You know what? Let's get a second opinion." And I was already frustrated. I'm already a year in of not fighting already. And we go see this one of the top hand specialists. He worked with Deontay Wilder, Paulie Malignaggi, and all these guys. And right when he seen my hand, like literally right when he seen it, he said, "You need surgery. You're never gonna fight again." I said, "Oh," and I looked at everyone. I looked at my mother, and I was like, in my head, like, "I told you." Like I knew something was wrong.
At this time during the injury, you was already involved with modeling and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was already involved. I started modeling in 2018, and what is it? We're in 2023 now. I'm going on 5 years now into modeling, but I didn't. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. But here's the funny thing. People like now I enjoy modeling, but I didn't enjoy it my first 3 years.
What you mean? You like it with attention?
I didn't like it.
You mean?
So this was it
What's
was.
up, Ricky Martin? Ricky Martin like that.
Yeah, he just
attention?
got-
So
He
was
just
it
got
almost
married.
like
He just got
boxing? Which one
married.
did you not like
Before
more?
that shit.
No, what it was my insecurities was taking over me.
Yo, hold on. Insecurity?
Insecurities in the manner of I haven't fought in a year and a half, going on 2 years. I'm in and out the gym. I want to fight again, but I can't. I'm discouraged, and people are like, but I'm doing so well in modeling. Like I was doing so much so quickly that people like take a long time to start doing what I was doing so quick. Like it was just handed to me.
So you talking about that boxing mode?
Yeah, but I felt like it was just given to me, and it was too easy. And I feel like, you know, like
What were you
I had the
What was given to you?
I had the stupid mindset, the ignorant mindset of when something's too easy, it's like, well, who cares about it? You know, because
Take it for granted.
I took it for granted, and
Gotcha.
and it was like I was just already like people started to know me as the model.
Yeah.
They didn't know me as the fighter who I was deep down inside was.
Mama said knock you out. Oh,
yeah.
Mama, yeah.
So
knock your ass out.
that insecurity was killing me already because people were like, he don't box no more. He's a model, and people are not knowing that I'm trying to get back in the ring. Like I'm doing whatever I could to try to get back, but my hand is just not my hand. God wasn't allowing me for a reason. And
God in your hand.
God's with me 24/7.
Say no more. No digas más.
Yeah. And so he didn't allow me to, and I understand the reason behind it. But so the insecurity of it was taking over. But as I started doing it more, and I started maturing, and I started to let the injury go, because I was already almost 2.5 years out, going on 3. I've been 3.5 years out already.
Out of the ring?
Yeah.
Word?
Trying to get back. I'm trying to fight very soon. Like I'm actually
You still
good
training,
now.
you still working out,
Yeah. I'll be
still-
in the gym tomorrow. I just landed. I'll be in the gym.
How long ago was the surgery now?
2.5 years.
Okay, and
Yeah.
how's the hand starting? The hands feeling much better?
It feels good now, but they told me
I
with your
see
surgery.
You said
Yeah.
Fist right there.
With that surgery, they said it could take 6 months.
Yeah.
It could take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years,
Gotcha.
5 years, 10 years. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
I feel like now I'm hitting the point where I'm good now. Like I'm solid now. But I hurt the hand over like 10 times. In the gym, leave for 3 weeks. In the gym, out for another month. In the gym, out the gym. In the gym, out. So the insecurity was taking over me. I didn't want to model. I wanted to box.
Right.
So I got mad.
And you was getting comfortable in the boxing at the moment too.
Yeah, and
before the injury.
I was ready to start like fighting, like really fighting. Like this is when I believed in myself to the fullest. Like where I felt like nothing could stop me. So then it was like I got brought back again, and that haunted me. Like, because when I didn't believe in myself, I was at the bottom. Now I'm believing in myself, but then I get dragged down again, and I'm like, I'm stuck. You know what I mean? And even with all the things where I was doing so good, and people were like, yo, we're proud of you, we're doing, and I'm like, and they're like, you got it so lucky. And in my head, I'm like, if only you knew what I was going through.
And
They don't know. They don't know how much
knew what I
work
was-
you're
You
putting
should
in
have asked
there.
them
How much-
If only
what
you
lucky
knew what I
you
was
talking about,
Yeah.
man.
So that yeah.
I
So
say
even
more
when I
now.
see these top people and they're doing great,
Mhm.
I still go up to them. I speak to them like, "How are you?" "Oh, I'm good." I don't mean your career. I mean, how are you? Because when I was at my best, I was no good.
Yeah.
Not for myself, and for anyone. I cut
No,
off. I
man.
lost a lot of friends. A lot of like, because I was miserable, depressed. I cried for like 8 months straight. I
You
didn't
said
want to
when
talk.
you was at your best, you said?
When I was at my worst.
Oh, at your worst.
Worse. When I was at my worst, I was miserable. I was miserable. Now I look back, honestly, my last time crying was those 8 months straight. I cried 8 months.
Yo,
Yeah.
Alexis, you had to go through that in order to be reborn.
Reborn, exactly.
There you
and
go.
I'm gonna get into that too.
Yeah, man.
So I was super, super down, like bad. Like I didn't even want to live no more. I was just, but of course I was strong enough. Thank God to not want to,
Nigga, you young. Let's go.
Yeah. I know.
Let's
And
go,
life,
man. There's a lot of living,
Yeah,
man.
You
Let's
got a
go.
lot, and you have a lot going for you.
Yeah.
You know?
But
A lot of
then
people love you.
But I didn't take it. I didn't care for it.
Everybody love a
I
comeback
didn't care
story.
for it. I was like, yeah. Me and Billy spoke one time about that.
Yeah, man, that's the dude behind the camera.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to
Billy. Shout out to
Double R.
Been cutting my hair since I was like 8,
And
9, 10,
being- and
right?
again,
8, 9, 10.
Being that you say that, he's like a nephew to us, so to speak, because he's been coming up since he
I've
was
been
a
here
little kid.
forever.
Yeah, man.
And, it's been nothing but love with this guy. We see him grow up into this, you know? And he's been in his journey. And one of the things, I guess, like you're touching now, which is one of the questions I had, is what is one of those most important things that you learned within this journey that you've been having that you can tell the people?
I just learned 2 months ago now. Know who God is and understand who God is. That's it.
G-O-D.
Who is God to you?
My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yo, man, I pray before I go to bed, and I pray before I go to sleep, and I have a good day every day.
You pray before you go to bed, and then you
That
pray
sound like
before
an
you
MC
go to
Hammer
sleep.
verse, right?
Wait. He prays before he goes to bed, and then before he goes to sleep.
I do pray.
Yo, Rod, do you pray for us, man?
I pray, yo, man. I pray, yo.
And like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
13.
Yeah, for sure.
CTB.
My man for
We got my man Alexis Chaparro in the house.
Getting
I got
deep. We
history
getting deep.
with Cook and the man behind the cameras, Alexis. Yo, dogs. Yo, I know your story gonna continue. Yeah, I know that.
It just started.
Oh man,
Just started. I don't even know. I know where it's gonna lead to, but
All right, so now your hands feeling better. You getting ready to box again?
I want to fight again. I've been dying to fight again.
How's that going? Do you have something lined
So,
up? Or
so basically, it's in the
Before you
works.
get deep into that, though,
Yeah.
respectfully to your lady that you with now, before that, I mean, you doing.
Oh, I was a
boxing.
dog.
Were they throwing themselves at
I
you?
was a dog.
Were the girls learn.
I was a dog.
I was like, hey,
honestly,
shimmy,
honestly, and I understand the term of. Not the term, but like when people are like, I did this, I did that, I'm banging this chick, that chick.
What's
that
the
chick.
model atmosphere like?
You're miserable if you're banging that many chicks.
Damn, man.
You're miserable.
Hold on.
Rod, you heard that, Rod?
When I was
when I was miserable,
when I was miserable, I was just smashing like crazy, like left and right, like 2-3 girls, like going crazy, like
I could understand that.
like, and my lady knows we had those conversations. You know what I mean? Like I'm very open.
I admire you. I
Yeah.
admire you because
for the honesty, yeah, right.
I admire you because you're a young dude at your age coming up with integrity. So that means that when I was coming up, I was a dirtbag. So
I think you still are, maybe.
Rod is still dead.
Nah, man, a leopard could change his spots. I don't give a fuck how old they are. So, but nah, though, but you know what I'm saying? But you was on that same time. No, you wasn't. You
Listen,
wasn't.
I got a different story.
Nah, you had a different story, but I was a young dude living the life, hip hop everywhere, broken glass in the stairs.
I mean, I always believe, if you're focused on whatever you're doing, and you don't have a significant other, you're free to play as you want to play. You gotta, you can't be deceiving people, but you gotta be honest with what you're doing
honestly,
and move correctly.
Honestly, like,
and that's the integrity I respect.
I'm very honest
about you because when I was young, being an older dude, right now, I ain't had that type of integrity as a young dude. You know what I'm saying? It was like, goddamn, Tretch and his PPP. You know what I'm saying? Popping pussy everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
the BBB, the Black Booty Bandit.
Yeah. So, boom, because, I lost my virginity when I was 18.
Yeah, I lost it late too, 16.
So
then you went crazy
and I'm not,
after that.
You went crazy?
So that's true story right now. I'm telling everybody. That's true story. I'm gonna share something.
So
with y'all
one
right
more
now.
question
Hold on,
before you
man.
answer this guy's question here.
18, you lost your virginity.
Some of the
16.
So
16.
hold on.
16. I'm a 16-year-old.
30,
Hold on,
30
I lost my
seconds.
18.
30 seconds.
So
30
that's
seconds.
a senior in Bushwick High School. Okay? So when I went to college, nigga don't hit me that sorry sound. I caught up. And so therefore when I caught up, I lost my integrity.
You never caught up. You never caught up.
You nigga, you what?
You never caught up.
I did caught up. You mean, man?
And what was crazy when you speak about lost your integrity?
Because after that, because I was always worrying about my numbers.
Your next victim.
And smash it.
The next victim.
Yeah. No, we talking right now, dog.
The next victim.
yeah.
That's what it was.
You might have got caught up with niggas that was lying on their,
Well, they was lying. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I caught up to the point that I became the master.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So listen, out of all these places that you visited, right? What would you say you had the most beautiful women, the nicest women,
he said okay.
and sum it up in whatever place that you
The
went,
most beautiful woman were.
wherever you went
I
to.
think the most beautiful woman. I can't even really
Some
say
of the
that,
places
'cause
that you visited.
Yo, you still young and small,
Poland.
Yo,
The woman over there in Poland different. Yeah, beautiful woman.
We've met Polish women out here. I
Polish.
concur.
yo, man.
Polish woman. Because it's like they have that, like people think, because they, the term like, white people are soft. Go to Poland and fuck around.
Man, every female soft.
No, them
Nah,
girls
nah,
is tough over there.
not
Polish
only-
women
not only
are
the
tough.
girls,
They
yo,
tough over there.
ass.
I grew up in Williamsburg,
soft,
and
baby.
Greenpoint has
Give it
it's
to
right
me.
next door. They have
You know what
a
I'm
large
saying?
Polish population.
Yeah.
I used to fight Polish dudes all the
Yo,
time. They some
yo,
they some
Polish
tough dudes.
people are
I
tough.
know They're tough,
They
man.
tough.
Yeah, they tough. They-
fight.
And they big, right?
fight, yeah,
Big
man.
dudes.
Niggas stay eating meat.
Big
man.
dudes. Big dudes. Big dudes.
Shout out to the Polish
Big dude.
community.
Yeah, shout out to the
Yeah, man.
We out
so
here
I
in
went to
Ridgewood.
Poland. I
Shout
went
out
to
to
Poland.
Archie Bunker, all in the family.
I was only
They
in
had
Poland.
a Polish
yeah.
dude in there.
I was only in Poland for like 3 hours because I landed in Poland. I had to take a connecting flight. I forgot where I was going. And the woman, the security guards, the girls, I was like, I don't want to leave. I called my agent. I could spend the night here. He was like, no, you got to go to, I think I was going to Denmark. He was like, no, you got to go to Denmark.
Cold as a motherfucker. He still wanted to stay.
I still wanted to say,
cold.
if it ain't snowing, I ain't going, you know?
Cold
Go-
Denmark, he said.
But
He
they
still
snowing, I
wanted to
ain't
stay.
going.
So them girls looked good.
Yeah, I wanted to stay. I did.
Yeah,
I
baby.
did.
So back to what he was talking about.
What he said?
What was it? Getting back into you said the boxing.
Oh, the boxing. Yeah, we went off track, man. We talking about Polish women right now.
Yeah, cause
So us up in that 3 hours, you managed to smash something?
Nah, I did. I was in the airport. I was hoping.
Like, yo,
I was hoping.
yo.
At that time, I'm a different dude. Now. I'm still young. You know what I mean? The worst.
Dude, man.
Yeah, of course,
I'm looking at the fountain of youth right
the
now.
worst. The worst. You know, it's the worst advice I ever got from a guy. Because I'm young and I'm young in age. He said it was an older dude. He was like 50. I was at a job. I did an older job. I did a job with this like 50-year-old dude, whatever. And he was like, dude was one of the models asked like for a question for advice, like, and I was there amongst the group and I gave him advice, and the old dude was like, you need to stay young.
Yeah.
You need to stay young. Like, you talk like you're 50.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's
that was
a
the
lie.
worst advice. That was the worst and best thing he told me.
That's a
'Cause
blood
I
clot
just
lie.
I just seen who he was as a person. I just seen who he was.
The truth is, you can never stay young.
Exactly.
Look at us. I'm not trying to point shots, throw darts at us, but we get older. That's my point.
Yeah.
So therefore, Alexis, do everything you want to do, because as a young dude, I'm looking at you and I see so much potential. So therefore, do everything you want to do. Shoot for the stars. Like, yo, you see it in your mind, go get that shit.
Yeah.
Because when you start to get older,
you don't want to have regrets.
Yeah.
you don't want to have regrets, and that light that you got right now, that shit start to dim. So go get that, bro. Get that shit. Grab that shit. Debo that shit. Clubber Lang that shit. I pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
That shit. Yeah.
So on that note,
Back to the
right,
box.
back to the
Back
boxing.
to the boxer.
What should we be expecting from
So
Alex Chaparro's?
what's next coming up is
future boxing
there's this called the Team Combat League. It's supposed to be like a TV show kind of thing.
Where they fight?
Yeah, that's what I was about to
What
ask
they're
you.
gonna do? There's gonna be like I don't know the exact number, like 12 people on one team,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be 8 teams all over the United States.
Yeah.
They have in New York, California,
that
DC,
MMA
whatever
type
they're doing.
shit.
But they doing no, they're doing 1 round fights.
Where the whole team fights.
With the
It's
whole
like a rumble.
No.
So you
It's
can't get knocked out and
one
come
and
back?
one. Next
like a
round,
gladiators ready
one
type
and
shit.
one.
Okay.
Next round, 1 and 1. Next round, 1 and 1. Next
So you
round.
knock out
You
every
knocked
team
out, you
member.
dead.
Until whoever wins the most rounds, I guess that's really what it is.
Got you.
And it sounds interesting, and they keep saying that it's gonna be a big thing, and they want me to be part of it, and they saying I am part of it, but I haven't received any paperwork. So everybody talks until the
Until that
paperwork
paperwork
until
is
that
there.
paperwork comes. So I've been, it sounds legit, but I need paperwork.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Of
course.
I would like to say I'm a part of it, but I'm not a part of anything till like I sign something.
Round of applause to that.
Are you actively training right now?
Oh yeah, I'm in the gym. I took a week off because I was away, but now I'm back.
Got you.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Where you train at?
I train out in Flatbush in Cops and Kids.
Okay.
And it's a program that helps kids keep kids off the streets.
Gotcha.
It's in like the middle of the projects in Flatbush.
Okay.
It's a program that just keeps the kids off the streets.
Who's your favorite fighters, like legends in the past and stuff like that?
I'm a student of the game. I love them all.
Let's talk boxing.
I
Let's
like
get
them
into
all. I
this.
mean, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali,
I mean,
Mike
you know,
Tyson.
I knew you was coming, so I put a whole list
Thomas
together.
Thomas Hearns, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao,
There's so many names.
all for different reasons.
so many
Joe
names.
Lewis, Joe Frazier. He's coming out with a movie actually. Not Joe Frazier. Sorry. Yeah. Is it Joe Frazier? George
Foreman is
George
coming out with a
Foreman is
movie.
coming out with a movie. I can't
Facts,
wait to watch
facts.
April 28th.
Facts.
Who is your all-time favorite boxer?
I don't have an all time.
Nah?
I don't. But if I had to pick, I don't have one. I don't know. I don't have one.
Okay.
But I would say we got to give it to the guy. Like stylistically, Floyd beats them all. Like stylistically.
I'll be biased. I'll be like, yeah, Floyd is the best. but after looking at this, list that I put together, I was like,
I'm gonna go and say Floyd picked a lot of his opponents.
No, I agree, and I'm gonna say, I honestly, and no disrespect to Floyd Mayweather, I think he's one of
Shout
my
out to Floyd.
top favorite fighters of all
I
time.
definitely
You know what I
think
mean?
he's one of the maybe the
He
smartest
was the
fighter.
smartest,
Smartest business fighter.
and I think he beats
Not all around.
in his
smart.
prime. I think he beats all of the welterweights that ever was in his prime. But I'm gonna say this: I think Manny Pacquiao has a better resume than Floyd. Manny
Pacquiao went against
Manny
ha-
fought
harder
everyone
opponents.
and anyone at any time.
Anytime.
Margarito.
Floyd was so smart. He picked his fights
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
right
yeah.
time.
I think he did it more for a money reason thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm a fan of Floyd. I don't mean any
like that
disrespect,
Canelo
Floyd.
fight.
You know, I'm just
he
Who's your
got
favorite-
Canelo before Canelo was prime Canelo.
I still think he would have beat Canelo.
You think so? You
Well,
think he
well,
would beat prime Canelo?
If Canelo was 54, still
Mayweather
to this
fought
day.
Canelo, right?
Yeah, but
They
he fought
fought,
him when he was pretty
he
young.
was still young.
But even if look at the
Nah, he would have owned him. Like
he would have
like,
owned
nah,
him
that's
still.
over
He would
Canelo.
still he
That's
probably
over
would have.
Canelo.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
That,
know.
he's a boxing tech.
he's a
Technician.
technician. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Floyd beats everyone. Honestly,
Wow. All right.
You
Listen.
think, you think Floyd beats Sugar Ray if he had a classic
Yeah.
battle?
yeah.
Wow.
But
Leonard?
it's
Sugar Ray
gonna-
Leonard?
It's gonna be interesting though because
Damn.
that would have been
dude was
that would have been like that would have been very interesting.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
I think of
But-
Ray Garcia.
What?
Ray Garcia, Sugar Ray.
Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, dude.
Ryan or Ray? What you talking about?
When I
Oh,
when you
talking
said
about
Sugar
really-
Ray,
The charisma, the smile, the
Sugar
charisma,
Ray,
the smile.
Ray, yeah, when I think of, I just said when I think of Sugar Ray, Ray Garcia,
Ryan.
Ryan Garcia. I'm sorry, Ryan,
The young guy?
Ryan Garcia.
You know who you talking about.
My bad, yo. You know what I'm saying? Reside on you. I'm that guy. Ryan Garcia. When I think of Ray, Ryan Garcia comes to my mind.
You think so? I
Yeah.
don't see it. I think two different. I
don't
get
see
more
When it
Oscar
come-
De La
Next
Hoya.
question.
Oscar
Yeah,
De La
yeah.
Hoya?
Oscar
When I
De La
see
Hoya.
When I'm
Ryan,
thinking about the
I
crispy,
think Oscar De La Hoya.
Nah, right, I don't. I
No,
never
not-
seen.
not even the crispy,
I
just
never seen anyone
on
throw.
point.
I never seen anyone throw combinations like Sugar Ray Leonard. He used to hit you with a 12, 14,
Bang, 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 bang,
15,
bang,
dang, 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 dang.
I'm
Every
talking
shot
about
solid.
I'm not talking about.
You talking about the one shot?
the boom, boom,
The one
real
hit
quick,
quitter.
the real
Quick.
boom.
Oh, okay. I can see
Boom,
what you're
like
saying.
I
can
see.
what you're
I
saying.
wasn't.
I can
Because
see
you
what you're
just
saying.
added combination. Because when I just spoke, I didn't add combination. I just said I think when Sugar Ray, Ryan Garcia comes to my mind, and when it comes to Ryan Garcia, I think about that snap, that quick bang.
Yeah, no, that
Bang, that quick boom.
Ryan always had that.
Yeah,
that
and I
left
think,
hook.
and that's how I'm just trying to say the Ryan Sugar Ray with the quick bang. He had that. I see it. I see it.
But Ryan's probably one of the.
And the charisma.
You got to give it to him. His hand speed. He's probably one of the. He's not the. I don't think he's the fastest, but he's definitely the top 5.
So
Like,
we
he-
asked you about
he's
the old
impressive.
school
He's impressive
boxers.
kid.
His what happened?
Who's on your radar now? Like, who are your top boxers now besides?
Oh, and fighting right now.
Right now?
I
Yeah,
think
I
the
wanna
top
know.
the top guys fighting right now. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put them in order, but Terrence Crawford,
Mm,
you know, Bud, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, I knew Shakur since you was a kid. Shakur is I think Shakur beats them more. Bivol,
Who's that?
the guy who beat Canelo, he's beating all these light heavyweights. You gotta give it to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's a
Tyson's
monster
Heavyweight
right now.
division?
Tyson
Monster.
Fury's a monster.
Yeah, man.
And you gotta give it to
You think
Who would
Tyson
I-
Fury
who
no
else
got
would
a
I give it
really
to?
opponent besides that? My
Earl
man?
Spence. Earl Spence.
Earl
Spence. Yeah, Earl Spence. I can't wait to see it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. I don't think it's gonna happen. I hope it happens, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you didn't say you're not in order, so
Yeah, I didn't say it in order. I didn't say it
you
in
did
order. I
say
didn't give.
not in order.
I didn't give it in order.
Well, an awesome experience, learning all these things that we've learned with you, and I appreciate you coming, man. It's. I was telling these guys at the last minute.
Yeah, man.
I told them a few days ago, you know, I want to do some homework and get a good pod going. I knew you guys were ready to pod when I seen everybody line up for the bathroom right before the show.
Yeah, man. I was ready.
Everybody's like, yo, let me
I got
pee,
one
let me
last
pee.
question for Alexis, though.
Next, y'all got next. So I'm like, oh, these guys are ready to pod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do now is you don't have to leave if you don't have to.
I'm chilling.
But you can stay, and I want to get into the rest of the pod pretty much.
Yeah.
I do got some other things that I want to bring up, and we can chat about.
Man, I ain't getting
again,
paid for this, man.
We
Love
wish
for
you,
CTB.
as far as
Let's go.
as far as your career and everything, we'll go for it. You know, like he said, sky's the limit, man. You know, round of applause to you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Best of luck.
Yo, man.
Hope to see you in the ring sometime soon, man.
Very soon. God willing.
Definitely.
I see the
Like and
potential
subscribe,
future
ladies and
bright,
gentlemen.
Like and subscribe.
Big shout out to Mr. 13. Go follow him. We doing a lot of things here. Go follow Mr. Alex over here also. Tell him where they can find you.
On Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in forever. Instagram. The
Busy,
real.
He busy. You don't have time for y'all.
The real _chop chop. The real _chop chop. That's
There you
my
go.
Chop,
you
chop,
got it.
not choppy.
Yo, the one and
Chop,
only.
chop.
The one and only.
The Choppy Poppy.
Yo, real quick, Alexis, man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, a person that's trying to, like, for me, I want to get on, like, not, I want to work out.
He wants to get into
A
boxing.
regimen.
Yeah, I want to get in a regiment, like, going to the gym. What gloves should I buy as a dude just trying to do some gloves?
Six. Oh, wraps.
Wraps, so, like, yo.
Regular, like Everlast hand wraps or something. Title, whatever hand wraps. But with the gloves, big 16-ounce gloves.
Big 16-ounce gloves just
Yeah.
for
Just for
doing-
training.
training,
Yeah.
working out.
Because you got to get used to hitting too.
Yeah, so for starters, you got to let me punch you like 10 times in the gut once a week.
Once a week.
I just got to, boom, 10 times.
Listen, man, we
You
not
do
in-
10
yo,
sit-ups
man.
and then you get up and
It's
As
not
you stand
no-
up, we're going to,
It's not the 36 chamber.
throw the big
It's
medicine
not no
ball on your stomach.
Wu-Tang.
Boom.
Yeah. The
You heard?
medicine ball.
Big medicine ball on your stomach. Like that. Boom.
All right, if I do it, you do it to me, I do it to you, man. Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
nigga,
you got
there
to do it
go.
back.
There you go. We gonna work out.
And he's
But yo,
gonna
I'm really
play the
serious
Rocky
'cause,
music
yo,
in
my
the
man
back.
got a gym
Get
man
Getting
Books.
stronger.
at 286 Stanhope, Roderick's. And I'm about to go over there Saturday. to like, cause I work.
Your boy got a boxing gym over there?
Yeah, my man Bugs.
Right here,
I
right?
guess it's Roger.
That's not too far from here.
Yeah, not too. I want to go over there, but the thing is,
You might go see the Super Bowl over there.
yeah, we're gonna
Go
go
to Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah,
Right.
come through, man. Come through.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, there's another gym over there. Come through. I want to go over there just do some workout shit because what I'm trying to figure
Let's get
out.
it. Let's get it.
I work during the week, so I'm able to go to the gym on the weekend. So I guess I won't be there on the weekends, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You already know, man. Get your workout on. We trying to build inspiration and connect energy here. You know, it's all about inspiration and energy. You know, it's all about inspiration and energy. Moving right along. One of the big deals of this week, I believe, is the Grammys. Who was involved watching it? Because I did not watch it. I seen a couple of pieces.
I
Pretty
only saw the
interesting.
Bad Bunny
I caught that
performance.
shit by mistake.
No,
Real. Yeah, I caught it by mistake.
Yeah, me too. I went to my mom's crib and she was watching it, and I saw the only thing I saw was the Bad Bunny performance.
Yo, man, I was eating some food.
what song did he perform?
Few, I think. Well, he did a few.
He did like a merengue or something,
He
right?
did like a merengue, and he mixed it up. It was dope. I enjoyed it.
I like that joint though.
I seen a little clip, man. A little clip.
I like that joint. Yeah.
Big
Bad
shout out to
Bunny,
him,
what's up?
man. He's
He
killing
had
them.
he
He's
had
killing them.
Taylor
Bad Bunny.
Swift trying to
Bunny.
dance.
I ain't watch
Bad
it.
Bunny.
I don't know.
What up,
anything
yo?
that goes on with it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, watch it. I caught that shit by
watch it.
mistake.
But that's
man.
all I
was like,
saw.
oh shit.
So what? Did you see the hip hop performances?
I saw a couple of hip hop. I was like, oh
That was
shit,
a
no
pretty-
Because
Western
they
shit.
did the 50-year anniversary.
Yeah, I
celebration.
caught it. It was like I saw. Only thing like what's this dude?
Big.
The Furious Five.
Melly Mel.
Melly
Mel.
Mel. Why you gotta take over his shirt, man? See no
That man's like 75 years old. Diesel.
Somebody
Yo,
got
if I look like that at 70 years old, I'll be like that too.
You take your shirt off too.
Hell yeah. Yo, Melly Mel
He
is
be
like
sitting at the
70
pod
years
with no
old.
shirt on.
Yo, you would have impressed me. You would have bust out of your tuxedo, man. He just had a t-shirt. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Kaboom! Look who stepped
Trying
in
to
the
represent
room.
hip hop. You're not at the barbecue, man. Come on, what you doing, man?
That was a pretty
man?
dope set, though. The whole
It was
50
dope.
year
Yo,
anniversary
it
set.
caught me off guard because I went to go. What's that? Blue Bloods. I'm going to
Blue
Blue
Bloods.
Bloods, and then I caught the Grammys. I said, "Oh, hip hop." You know what I'm saying? Like the Grammys usually got Western and stuff like that. It caught me with the they had the Locks, they had Ice-T, they had LL, they
Everybody
had
from our era.
Buster.
All-
Nah, because they were doing the
Talking fast.
50-year anniversary
Yeah, so
of
I
hip
caught
hop. It was a
that
celebration.
part. So that was dope. I didn't Grammys they ambushed me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
So you was mad
expect
at
that.
Melly Mel for taking his shirt off, huh?
Well, yeah, come on, man. I don't want to see your
Tell
shirt,
him why you mad.
Because like he in a
He came
you
out
do that
broken
at
glass
WWE, man.
everywhere.
You don't do that. At the
That's
Grammys.
why he wanted to go to the gym
Yeah,
on Saturday.
Nah, man. I was
Melly Mel inspired him.
Melly Mel inspired him.
He was just inspired.
No, see,
He was
though.
inspired.
He would
That
be
was
like
in
the
the
second.
place.
He would be like the second Booker T. Booker T.
Yeah, he
was
was
inspired.
Booker T at the Grammys, man. That was like uncalled
Wait, he was
for.
at the Grammy Booker T?
Nah, that's Rod. Rod's Booker T.
No, Will Smith was. He smacked like Booker T. No, Booker T would have did it more like He did it so dramatically, like
I seen.
Sidney
Like I said,
Poitier.
I seen a few pieces. Kendrick Lamar got. I think
Kendrick. Respect.
album of the year. I think I don't know if it was the album. Of the year. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But he did get an award.
Okay.
Yo, why my man get an award? He just as good as Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar. That's what I said.
No, just as good as Kendrick. What's his name?
Who?
Come on, Rod. Come to me, baby. Kendrick. With the Locks. Come on, man. Help me. J. Cole,
Locks,
baby.
J.
Come
Cole.
on, man. J. Cole ain't get nothing.
I didn't hear his name.
You hear his name?
No, I didn't hear his name mentioned.
I guess he ain't do nothing lately.
Honestly, I ain't even watch it.
I
Yeah, I
don't
caught it
know
by
if he
mistake.
I didn't
had
watch
an
it either.
album
I
with
caught it by
last
I
year.
don't know what's going on.
I just caught a couple of
I didn't know
pieces
what
on
was going
YouTube.
on. I haven't heard anything that happened. I
We're
swear.
It
gonna
was
have to
good,
watch
though.
it.
Yo, the
good.
one thing I did see that happen was Chris Brown was mad because he lost to some guy that nobody knew who he was.
Who that? Exactly.
Robert Glasper. He won Best R&B Album, and then Chris Brown was like, "Yo, who is this?" He went on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
And
I
then
don't
and
know.
then somebody
from Europe?
posted a picture of the dude at a Chris Brown party. Like, yo, you don't know him? He was at your birthday party.
Oh, man.
Damn.
But yo, Missy Elliott, shout out to Missy Elliott. She always
Oh, she
have
was,
the
yeah,
dope.
she was on that
She
set.
always have the dope set.
Oh, she performed?
Yeah,
Missy
she
Elliott,
She
L-
always
L
got
Cool
the
J.
dope set. Oh man, Missy baby.
Who else was there?
You like Missy?
Yeah, I like Missy.
like,
man.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody like Missy, man.
I tell you, Missy. I met her one time. She was mad cool. I was in a club, and my boy was like, "Yo, go sit at that table." And I sat at the table, and there was bottles, so I started drinking.
Oh, yeah?
I started pouring liquor in them. And I hear the girl.
Sound
She's
like the
like,
drunken master would do.
You drinking my bottle? And I turned, it's Missy. And I'm
Oh.
like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't know that was your bottle. She's like, nah, I'm fucking you. Take as much as you want.
Word?
They went out bouncers with a
You
grab.
asked the wrong nigga.
I seen her in one spot that I was in, but she left like mad security around her. She threw her arms over the dude's shoulders, and they got around her and walked to the exit.
That means you was on the side.
I was in the spot that she was in.
I got to sit there and drink.
Exactly.
She didn't touch no liquor the entire night. I think I drank most of her liquor.
Oh damn.
Man, you was at the right time.
I was at the right spot.
say-
Yo,
Hey,
I'm
right
starting to
spot.
cut y'all off
Listen, man.
though. I'm gonna start heading out.
Yo,
Start
once
heading
again,
out of
Alexis.
here. Yo, thank you guys so
we
much.
appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
We
Thank
could
you
definitely
for,
link up
because
again.
every opportunity to touch someone else, I'm taking advantage of.
Yo, man, you was a great
Definitely, man,
guest, man.
definitely.
Trying. So
You was a great
thank you
guest.
guys so much. And y'all gotta send me this details for Sunday.
Oh, really?
Y'all gotta send
Oh
me
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
tune in,
definitely,
man.
definitely.
Subscribe,
Send
man.
me-
Alexis,
I'll see if I pull
subscribe.
up. I'll see if I pull up.
He
Like
said-
and
We'll send you the
subscribe.
information.
Thank you.
He said,
Subscribe. Like and
you gotta let
subscribe,
me
man.
about
Like
the
and
Y'all
subscribe.
gonna continue,
the
right?
Sunday
Y'all can-
Super
Yeah, we're
Bowl.
gonna continue.
Yeah. Do your
Yo,
thing.
But
man.
you could definitely hit me up and appreciate you again, man.
The show don't
Yo, I'm
stop.
gonna follow you, man. I'm gonna follow you.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Round
you.
of applause, man, for
The
him.
one and only. The one and only.
Alexis Chaparro, ladies and
Thank you,
gentlemen.
guys.
Yeah, man. We'll catch these combinations.
Here we go.
So yeah, like I was saying, like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out again to Alexis Chaparro, correction, for coming and joining us here.
Yeah, shout out to him. That was a great interview.
Shout out to Made for Kings.
We got some new stickers on the site. Come check us out.
Shout out to Mr. Raw Day.
Yeah, man. We got.
Yo, I got a question for y'all, man, because moving in
What's up?
to these next few days, you guys are in Lovers Month.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh man.
Me and wifey had an argument last night. I said, I cancel Valentine's Day. It's over. Ain't no Valentine's Day in my house this year.
Yo, man. Listen, man. Valentine's. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna give you Valentine's, and then I still gotta take your ass out on Friday, right? Shit, Valentine's. That's a poem. I just did a poem.
You made a haiku?
I just did. I did a haiku.
It's Valentine's Month.
I said Valentine's. Here
Look, you
comes
got a
Friday.
lucky lady that you taking
I
out
gotta
for
still take-
Valentine's
No
Day.
lucky
eh?
ladies out there, man.
Valentine's.
No lucky ladies. There's no lucky ladies out there. I will be a lonely son of a gun.
Ladies, if this episode is up before Valentine's Day, hit Cook in the DM.
Hit me on the DM.
Hit
Hopefully we
my
get
ass
this.
up too, man.
We get this going, man.
Matter
you
of
already
fact,
know.
Go to the we're gonna put up a raffle.
Hit my
Go
ass
pay
up, too.
$1
Let's go.
raffle ticket, and we're gonna raffle off Cook for our Valentine's Day.
Word. Let's
man.
have a raffle. Let's see.
No,
You
hold
know,
on, man.
I'm a
Hold
cheap
on.
date, ladies. Don't worry about it.
I'm looking for some attention too, man. Throw my ass up on the raffle ticket.
Now
You
you
know how he does.
you
He-
just pose and get chose.
There you go.
Fuck that.
You pose
I
and
do
get
that,
chose.
But then again, if that don't come through, yo, got the raffle. Let's go.
We're gonna have to do the raffle one of these in one of these episodes and shit.
Oh man, that should be funny. Who get the most tickets?
We're gonna
Yeah.
raffle Rod A and Cook the Barber. Ladies, hit us up.
Take you out. To
I'm not
mini
on the
golf.
raffle.
Like
I'm
and
taking.
subscribe, okay? Mr. 13 is gonna pull the tickets out
Yeah, I'll
and,
pull the
and,
ticket. The
and
tickets
manage
out.
the how you say?
Ladies,
The
tune
raffle.
in.
raffle.
The
Tune in,
raffle.
tune
I
in,
will
tune in.
announce the winners.
Tune in
Tune in, ladies.
for the love month.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
You know, take you out on a date.
On another note,
See how we work out.
like I said earlier, you guys were ready to pod. You guys got online and got the bathroom thing out the way. I think you guys was, I'm very happy with this pod right now.
Yeah.
It's good to be here. It's good to be back.
For
Part
real.
part whatever coming up. Let's go.
This is episode 16, part 2 of New
16?
Year's. Part 2 of the new season, you could say.
Yeah.
Just call it that, you know. I've heard some real crazy things in the last week, man. I don't know about you guys, but just recently, they will be asking prisoners to exchange organs to reduce their sentences.
Whoa.
What? I ain't read that in the Daily
I
News.
didn't read that one either. I gotta look that
come
up.
on, man.
Something new that's going to be in the new bill.
Where your soul at, man?
In the new bill, my friend.
The new bill. What new? What?
There's a new bill that they're working
I
on.
don't know. They got that bill got past me.
I gotta look this up. Give us your liver, and we'll take 5 years off
Yeah,
your
right?
life. I mean your term.
Damn, you want to give me your eye? Like, you know? What
Okay.
they gonna ask for?
Time out real quick. Right? That was the weirdest thing so far. But I also heard something about some Chinese scientists have successfully fully cloned a super cow that can produce an unusually high amount of milk.
Wow. These Chinese scientists, they're really
That's not natural,
making
man.
breakthroughs, aren't they?
Like, how is it gonna affect people, young people, or people that eat that? It's not.
This
Listen,
is super milk.
it's
super
not right.
milk.
It's not right, man. Every
Yo.
cause got an effect.
They make breakthroughs. They recently flew a balloon across the United States to spy on it.
Talk about it.
And then they got shot down
It's
over
in the
the
Chinese,
over
man.
the ocean.
And they were afraid to shoot it down at first because it might contain something that could just spread all over the...
They said they didn't want to shoot it down over it might land and hurt people, the debris.
Something spread out of that though.
Some toxicity?
They shot it down over the ocean, and
They
they
got
recovering
zombies in the
the
United States. No,
they're recovering the debris now. China says they want their balloon back.
So like, China, you ain't getting shit back. You shouldn't have flown the shit over here in the first place. We ain't flying no shit over there on our territory. You ain't getting
We
shit
want our
back.
balloon back.
Hell no, man. We gonna take that shit like we was in the playground. That's it. It's over. Fuck that. You want that
It's-
shit?
it's
You gonna have
crazy.
to-
They didn't send a spy plane. They didn't send a spy satellite. Nah, they sent a spy
man.
balloon.
China, man, don't do
That shit's crazy.
How long did it take for that balloon
in
to get
small
over
shit.
here?
And then
Yo.
they said, it was by mistake and drifted off course.
Yo, these nuts, China. They had more than one balloon that drifted off course, right? Yeah, because they spotted more than one balloon.
They spotted one in down in South
There you
America.
go. There you go.
I still don't understand how it got so far over here before
Because
they
everybody was scared.
realized what it was.
You know what I'm saying? We need I tell you who to knock that down. With no Wi-Fi. You know that yo, that dude with the orange hair would have knocked that down. That's right, Trump.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
They said that they flew one over the United States during Trump's
Yeah,
administration.
I'm taking it over there. Yeah. He'd have done that. He'd have had the I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna just leave it at Trump. I was about to go in too.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Nah, man, but I know who would have done it. I voted for somebody else. I should have voted for Trump. My bad. Probably would have still been in office, man. Let's go.
He would have told people to drink bleach. He said, "Don't worry about the balloon.
Listen, man.
Just drink some bleach and you'll be okay."
I wasn't following that propaganda. I was just like, yo, man, this dude get things done.
You drank bleach?
You did? You drunk a little bit, cause you.
Well, let me tell you.
Nah, man.
You drank bleach too?
No,
Your voice ain't raspy.
I didn't drink no bleach. But listen, they said the director of the CDC Vaccine Task Force, Tom Shimabukuro, just admitted the C-19 vaccine are causing debilitating illnesses. Debilitating illnesses.
What kind of debilitating illnesses?
Who knows?
Illnesses.
No list?
Not listed.
Okay. I know they got the myocarditis or something like that. It's an inflammation of your heart wall, the walls in your heart.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's something that's coming from, that's a side effect.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what the fuck they talking about, but let's continue.
It's just crazy.
And they just ended the mandates for the city workers having to be.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Vaccinated.
Eric Adams firing all them cats that took the vaccination because I was one of the dudes that was forced.
That didn't take the vaccination.
Eric Adams,
did
Eric
take it.
Adams
That's why
gonna
I
send
still
the
got a
people to
job.
this guy. He's always coming to Eric
That's
Adams.
why I still got a job because I was forced to take the vaccination. And
No,
now
so I'm saying he fired those who didn't take
yeah,
it.
because I would have been on the chopping block
Yeah.
if I'd have been like, nah, I ain't taking that shit. I took it, so therefore I'm not on the chopping block. Now he reversing it like an Uno card. What's wrong with you?
But they already lost their jobs. They can apply
They
again,
bringing
but
them back, though.
there's
They
no
bringing them back.
guarantee that they're bringing them
They
back.
They're bringing them back. Everybody that lost it because they did some crappling shit and stood up and they took one knee and said, I ain't taking that shit.
Who?
Crappling.
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick, man. Kaepernick, he did some, the workers that did some Kaepernick shit.
He's trying to tell you something.
What? Ben behind the camera.
Ben?
I said, man.
Did you just call him Ben behind the camera?
said,
Man
man.
behind the
Oh,
camera.
okay.
Yes, they did. Yes, you are correct, man.
Now they said you're welcome to apply, but there's no guarantee you'll get your job back.
Yo, man, that's what I wanted to go into Eric Adams and like how you think he's doing as a mayor.
I think he's terrible.
You think he's terrible?
I think he's terrible.
Yeah, man. The former mayor, governor.
Tell me why you mad, Rod.
David Patterson, you know what I'm saying, had had some little suggestions for Eric Adams and how he should, run his mayorism. No, that's not a word.
His office.
Yeah, his office. Thank you, Cook. Thank you for the alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about his
Like
leadership.
and subscribe. Like
He's
and
talking about his
subscribe.
leadership. He's talking about his leadership, man. And I agree, man. His leadership is real theatrical.
Theatrical.
Right now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying?
I got your back, Rod.
Thank you, man. It has no substance. You dig what I'm saying? Right now, so I don't know, man. I don't know if you're gonna make it next year, Eric. You know what I'm saying? But let's see how
He barely made it this year.
let's see how you gonna do, man. Because you know what I'm saying, the migrants.
He in the original race he lost, but the woman had some type of scandal because she refused to unionize, and she had to step down from the race, and then he was back in the running.
Yeah, man. Because let me see. I had some little notes I wrote right here. You dig what I'm saying?
We are potting, ladies and gentlemen. Like and subscribe.
From David Patterson. He's talking about his leadership and talking about being successful as a mayor. You need to bring both the focus and the seriousness of the purpose of the theatrics. You know what I'm saying?
Theatrics.
Theatrics. You know what I'm saying? My fun. Yeah.
I got you, son. Don't worry about it. Go
doesn't-
for it.
Yeah, man. He doesn't have the. They feel that the people doesn't feel that he doesn't have the focus right now in City Hall. You know what I'm saying? Adams need to work on that. You know what I'm saying? He need to work on that in his department, man. And so he could be a successful mayor. So you need to step up your game, basically what I'm saying, Eric. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give him a C. He's running on a C right
step
now. He
your
hasn't
game.
exactly failed yet. He's still got some time to get it together, but
You don't get the want yet?
his performance so far has been
You know what I'm
lackluster.
saying? But you know what? It's kind of crazy. As a young dude, I ain't like Mayor Giuliani. I ain't like that. I ain't
We
like him,
still
but
don't like
I
Giuliani.
respect him though. I respect him. Why? Because he was tough on the city, even though it affected, like what he did affected everybody, but it was tough in the city, and you saw some of the effects of it. But Eric Adams, I don't see that backbone, man, when it comes to the crime. And young people is running rampant, man, rampant right now. You know what I'm saying? Young
Wasn't
people.
Giuliani the one? He did the
You know You know what I'm saying? They run the
Was that
round pit, man.
frisk and search or
So-
something?
He did the broken window
Yeah,
laws,
he
the
was
stop
doing
and
all that.
frisk.
Stop and frisk.
He
that's what it was.
basically gave
Eric Adams
cops
ain't-
the
not- he
license
ain't
to
doing-
hunt black and brown people in their
What Eric doing?
communities.
Yeah, there you go. What Eric doing?
Then that's
Hey,
the other
yo,
thing.
hey,
That's the other
yo.
thing. If you really,
What Eric
if you
doing?
really look at Giuliani, he took down the Gambino family
There you go.
and the Bananos,
What
but
Eric doing, man?
he didn't really take down
Bananos.
some of the
He going
other
to
families.
parties. He going to parties, man. He hanging out
Yes,
with.
some of those other families they thrived under the,
Going to
the
parties,
Giuliani administration.
Hold on, man. I hope he don't come looking for me. I'm talking.
Oh,
about-
Eric Adams,
Yeah.
he's gonna come get you at the HRA.
You know, man.
Well, I'm just saying, man. It's just I'm just a citizen that works. Man.
He's too busy being the hip hop mayor.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. When it comes to crowns, man, I just think he's not tough on it like that, and I got
He's
the
doing
right
the-
to say that.
He's spending a lot
What?
of time organizing the 50th anniversary of hip
Man, you know what
hop.
I'm saying? What's going on, man? These young people is wilding out there, scorpion blood.
Yo, did you see he went to sleep at the Brooklyn terminal with the immigrants?
Yo, man,
Who's that?
they
Eric Adams.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. Hold on, man.
Did you
Slept
see that?
overnight? No.
He wanted to show solidarity. So he slept
do you think
overnight
he's
or
handling
for a few
the
hours
migrant
or some shit like
situation,
that.
sleeping at the Brooklyn shelter? They was calling that pure, simple, man, theatrics, man.
I was
Once
telling
again.
these guys for the beginning of this year, I stood away from all the politics. I was watching movies
More
and TV
reason.
shows, and
For not taking Adam seriously. Come on, man.
here we are, back to the
Let's go,
politics,
man.
man.
Yo, I was kind of like taken aback when I turned on the TV and I saw the immigrants coming over the border. They said, "We are not leaving the hotel. We are not leaving the hotel
You
because
know why they're not leaving the hotel?
the terminal is inhumane."
They started talking to the black and Spanish dudes and say, yo, you got right. So they went back to the hotel and say, we ain't going nowhere, just like these cats. That's why they wasn't leaving the hotel. They started getting smart, just like everybody in America, man. Let's go.
I don't know, man. ain't nobody
Let's go.
giving
Next
me
question.
anything free.
Let's go. Next question. Let's go. That's what
That's
happened.
hilarious.
That's the story.
Nah, I think those immigrants are plants, man. The ones that were on the news, they was talking pretty good English.
I don't know, man. I remember at one time when I was a kid, it was hard to come into America. You dig what I'm saying? Now, everybody coming in, man.
So they made you believe.
They made you believe. Yo, no, nah, they made me believe. Yo, my parents, I got uncles and aunts that came through the back
How
door.
old were you when you got here?
I was born here.
You was born here.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about my uncles and
Because you
aunts.
just said when I came to America.
Yeah, right?
My bad. I was thinking about my people.
You was thinking about Eddie Murphy coming to America?
He was living a life that he didn't live.
I was thinking about my peoples. I got peoples that got caught over there by the border, man.
All right, well, if you think that's something like, all right, so I don't know if this is gonna affect us, but in British Columbia, it becomes the first in Canada to decriminalize cocaine, heroin, and meth.
What? Well, oh man, I don't want to live over there. Shit, niggas doing meth, cocaine. My
It's the
neighbors,
first
they
place
gonna
to
be.
decriminalize cocaine, heroin, and meth.
That means you decriminalize it. That means that you could just use that shit.
Recreationally.
Yeah, and then niggas gonna be acting all erratic, bugging out. Like, nah, I don't need that shit in my next to me.
I mean, decriminalize it doesn't really mean that they'll be able to use it recreationally. It just means that they won't be charged. Like,
Man, so they gonna be going crazy with that.
they
shit.
still have some rules behind it, probably.
Yo, man.
But hey, bring on the cocaine fueled parties. Where the hoes at?
Yo, let me know. Hold on. Since we talking about that, what's up with all these new weed shops always popping up? They got these new weed shops more than bodegas right now, man. Everywhere I go, they got the colorful billboards, the colorful store.
Well, your man
They
gave
come
a
in
speech today
selling them
about that.
garbage ass
Eric
weed. Get
Adams.
that shit up out of here, man.
It's
Eric
the
Adams gave a
cannabis world,
speech.
man.
They're putting the hammer down.
Yeah, man. I'm with Eric.
They
About
rated-
time you do something.
They
Shut
said
that
they
shit
raided
down.
like 400 shops.
Wow.
It's a lot of these shops popping up.
No, they said they raided like 400 of them in the
and they
last
need to
month.
raid some more.
How did 400 get even open like that?
Yeah,
It's more than
because
400.
they selling that bum ass weed, man.
There's 400 of them in East New York.
I brought some of that shit. Listen to my man. Some 40. I spent $40, man. I was getting my
On some
money back.
backyard.
Yeah, man. That shit is synthetic. I don't know. I don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can go to another store and get some official shit. Splash.
That's it. You just got them rated.
They official.
Eric Adams is gonna listen to this podcast and be like, "We're gonna go rate Splash right now."
No.
It's all Rod A's fault. He was dissing me.
We'll mute that. We'll mute that.
You know what I'm saying?
Cutting
No,
the
but
bullshit.
I'm talking about the pop up, the storefronts with the colorful storefronts that sell.
They're all over the place, man.
Yeah, man. Like I'm like, I don't.
They're opening up like bodegas.
All over the place, man.
Nah, but that's about to be a wrap. They're gonna about to put the
shut it down, man. PE style,
boot
public
in that
enemy,
ass.
man. Yeah, booyaka that shit.
Because they're starting to open up the legal dispensaries now.
Yeah, you want
shut
that?
down the illegal joints.
Yeah, you need that. Get that out the way. Get the illegal stuff out the way. So
the government is now the drug dealer.
Yeah, man, they getting paid off the taxes off that shit for sure.
So
for real, for sure. So they should have been did that. Nixon, you know what I'm saying? For all y'all young people, Nixon was a president back in the 70s.
But they're trying to decriminalize those heavier drugs in like other states too, like in Portland, Oregon. I think cocaine, and I know they did mushrooms. They decriminalized mushrooms. Yeah, but man. I heard that cocaine and all that other shit is on the list too.
I never heard of no dude doing weed and mushroom trying to rob and steal and kill. No, that don't happen with that type of drugs. So,
I don't know, man. I know a couple of criminals, man, and I know a couple of potheads that are fucking criminals too. So,
I mean, yeah, but that's not the motivation. They did it because them niggas need to get what they needed some money. That shit, the drugs was just the weed was just the ride.
Well, if you decriminalize it and then you give them some type of social programs, then maybe they won't have to steal like to fucking support their habit, like heroin addicts and shit.
That's
like
some bullshit. Cause I went down. Boom. For some $5 weed, man. Like I got that shit.
Damn, you just
told
him how
nickel
old you
bag.
are.
I got some sponge.
He was getting a nickel bag of funk back in 1992.
And they took me to
you hear this guy?
They took me to the jail cell at Broadway Junction, man.
That was Giuliani's fault.
No. That wasn't Broadway Junction. I had to go to the jailhouse downtown for some $5 weed. And the dude was like, "Yo, if you tell me where you got it from, we'll let you go." I said, "God damn,
you a snitch."
Nah, I wasn't being no snitch. You just saw where I got it from. Why you just can't get it from the source, nigga? Why you asking me?
See, I'm not gonna tell you that I just came from Hancock and Evergreen.
You saw me come over there.
Let you go.
You want me to point that shit to
with
you?
The big light on.
Nah, officer, I didn't come out of that building right there.
Nah, man. I said, take me to jail. This is my first offense. I'll be out by tomorrow.
You told him my lawyer's so good you'll be working in Alaska.
Yeah.
Alaska.
I ain't need no lawyer. I don't need no lawyer. I was out by tomorrow.
We are finally in Alaska over here, though.
I had to walk home, though. I had no Metro card, no token.
Yeah, we had our first real cold day, the day of the show. I think.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a hell of a cold day.
And that was a Saturday, right? And then this Saturday was fun.
And this past few days, today is better, and yesterday was better, but last 3 days before that.
I did my interviews on Saturday, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, the day we did the show was brutal, and then the day that I did the interviews for the sit down, it was brutal. I'm surprised that my guests showed up. Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to them, man. And again, shout out to everybody who came out and performed. You can go and watch them now. It's up.
Aruba, what
on
up?
The channel. Yeah. Respectfully, everybody did their thing, man. I was very, very happy with that.
Oh my ladies,
turned out.
Yeah.
CTB, ATL.
Check that out on Cook's Pod on the Cook's Pod channel.
Yeah.
And talking about this cold, they say New Hampshire set a new record. Low temperatures. What is it? Thus 108 Fahrenheit. If I got that correct, below 108.
Below 108. That shit was hot.
Check it out.
That shit was
crazy.
Below 108 Fahrenheit.
It was hot.
That was in New Hampshire.
In New Hampshire.
I mean cold.
Yeah.
I mean, I said, damn, cold. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that don't sound nice. I'm glad I wasn't in New Hampshire.
I think I got let's see right here.
That means that you can't even.
You know, and shout out to
They was looking like Frankie Carbone.
shout out to Aisha, who's not here. Rage.
Ice, baby. Yeah, what up?
I mean, that's that. She actually
Yeah.
you know,
Negative 108 Fahrenheit
Oh man,
in New Hampshire.
yo, that means that if you was like going to the store and going home, you needed gloves to carry.
Nah,
that
you
bag
wasn't
home.
you wasn't going to
couldn't
the
do
store.
That. You couldn't do that. You couldn't do that with your bare hands.
That's
what?
why I said they was
I'd
like
have
Frankie
dropped that
Carbone. You remember
Amazon
the
all
Goodfellas,
day,
the guy
bro.
that gets found in the meat
yeah,
locker
Yeah,
like that with the icicle.
on his nose.
it's Amazon all day when there's weather like that. Yo, you ain't going nowhere.
Yo, shout outs to Lady of Rage.
Ice,
I know, I'm gonna have to bring this up, man. She's got the hottest clip on the Cook the Podcast shorts.
Oh, she do?
She's got the hottest clip.
She got the hottest clip on Cook the Podcast shorts.
What that is?
That is
What that
what
is?
is this?
What is this?
What is it? Yeah, what is that?
What's in this mac and cheese here?
Yo, I wasn't even hating that day, man. I told it, man. That, you know what I'm saying? That shit was popping. Damn, man. Yo,
Listen,
I told her.
I got to eat the mac and cheese. I didn't think it wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad.
You know,
Rod
man.
was being biased.
I wasn't biased, man. No, I know what mac and cheese is, man. That wasn't no mac
Nah, man.
with no cheese. I had cheese, but it was no mac. That shit wasn't no macking.
He said that shit wasn't macking.
That shit wasn't no mac.
It was Macless.
It wasn't macking and cheesing.
It was Macless. You heard?
No disrespect. Ice.
I'm gonna do a little quick shout out to for the holidays. You guys want to get some flowers? Go check out Mary's Flowers and Balloons. She's on DoorDash. Mary's Flower Balloons.
Mary.
Shout out to her. You know,
Flowers.
Shout out.
she left me some flowers out here, and we sold some of them. And
Shout out to Mary Flowers.
thank you.
All right. I saw, yeah, they gone. Because they was here before. I don't see
What else can I say, man? I've been working out. You've been working out. Rod's about to start working out.
Now I've been working out, dogs. If I wasn't here, I'd have been doing my push-ups and lifting my dumbbells and my kettlebells as well. Yeah, I've been working out. Yeah, I haven't been talking about
shout
it.
out to some of the guys in the gym who've been pushing me and inspiring me. When they see me come back, they was like, "Yo, what's up? You back?" And they was like, "Yeah, we're gonna be here every day. And if you need this, that, and the third, we got your back." Yeah. I was like, "All right, I feel you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out to y'all, bro."
Yeah, but feeling good, working out, it feel good, man. I be doing I do some push-ups. I lift my kettlebells. I do that. And then the next day, I be feeling good, man. As long as I get some good sleep, eat, and go to sleep and get some good sleep, I be feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And the next step is to go to the gym. I'm just trying to get my strength up at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take the show to the gym. Yeah, man.
Go take the
Wow.
show on the road.
There you
Show
go,
on
man.
the road.
You know what I'm saying? We need to eat good, look good, and be fit.
So you could chose,
For
pose and
all
get
my
chose.
ladies. I'm a single nigga still. So all my ladies. Yeah.
Now I don't know if you guys been watching, because I've been, like I said, I told you before, I've been watching a lot of shows. Very interesting show that I watched the other day with my man.
I think I'm a single.
My boy over here, Double R. We was like, this shit was crazy. Some dude named Mauricio Mian
Mauricio.
pretty much made up a ill story and invited people to come live at a house where he convinced everybody that the dog, who was the owner of the house, somebody who died, they left their money.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer. And the dog has a handler, right?
Yeah, Mauricio. Well, Mauricio, I think, is the person that put this all together, right? The handler, but then they had to have about 5 people in the building, in the house, that were significant to the daily routine with the animal, to live out whatever it was they were doing. But at the end of everything, it was all fugaga.
It was all oh wow.
Yeah,
They got bamboozled at the end.
got
of it?
bamboozled.
Oh man.
Pretty interesting.
They was happy.
I gotta
pretty
check it out.
interesting
I
show.
gotta check it out.
Go check that out. I
They
think that's
was taken for a ride.
I think that's on Netflix or something like that.
Got you.
Goddamn pranksters. This is
Are you guys watching the Super Bowl? You guys are gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm watching the
Yes,
Super Bowl, man.
we've been invited to go see the Super Bowl at our boys' gym. So
Okay.
you're more than welcome to come too. Also, actually, by the way,
Got you.
Yeah,
I believe that's this Sunday, right?
Yeah, this Sunday is the Super
man.
Bowl.
Giants not there, so that means I'm a fan. I'm gonna watch the game. That's it. I don't care who wins, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this brings us to the end of this podcast. I really thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
I had a good
And
time, man. Yo,
I hope you enjoyed this, man.
Thank you for coming
thank
through.
you to Alexis for coming by and sharing with us great stories, and we hope to bring you more. Mr. 13, you want to take us out? What's up?
Yo, we out of here, bitches.